Good evening, I'm Alex, and this is your nightly news briefing for GNBNow. The White House has confirmed that negotiations are underway between the United States and Ukraine regarding a significant economic partnership centered on Ukraine's vast mineral resources. While the agreement has not yet been finalized, discussions are progressing, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is expected to visit the White House this Friday to conclude the details. Key aspects of the proposed deal. The proposed agreement would grant the United States substantial stakes in Ukraine's rare earth minerals sector. One proposal currently under discussion includes American companies receiving 50% ownership of Ukraine's rare earth mineral deposits. These minerals are critical for high-tech industries, including aerospace, electric vehicles, and defense technology. In exchange, the United States has pledged to invest in the development of Ukraine's mining infrastructure, with the stated goal of ensuring a stable and prosperous economic future for the country. Trump's statement on Ukraine's compensation. During a recent White House press briefing, a reporter questioned President Donald Trump about what Ukraine would receive in return for the minerals deal. President Trump claimed, and I quote, "Ukraine will receive $350 billion, along with an extensive array of equipment and military aid, their right to fight on, and originally the right to fight itself. Look, Ukraine, I will say, they're very brave and they're good soldiers. But without the United States and its financial and military support, this war would have been over in a very short period of time." Clarifications on the financial figures. It is important to note that the $350 billion figure mentioned by President Trump is significantly inflated. According to official reports, as of December 31, 2024, the United States had committed approximately $128 billion in military, financial, and humanitarian aid to Ukraine. Strategic implications and future outlook. The deal has been framed as a way for the United States to gain returns on its previous military aid to Ukraine. While this collaboration could strengthen Ukraine's economic position on the global stage, the agreement does not include long-term security guarantees. As negotiations continue, further details on the final terms of the agreement are expected to emerge following Zelensky's upcoming visit to Washington. In other news, in a significant legal development, U.S. District Judge Amir H has mandated that the Trump administration release billions of dollars in previously frozen foreign aid. This order, issued on Tuesday, compels the government to disburse the funds by 11:59 p.m. on Wednesday, following concerns over non-compliance with an earlier directive from February 13th. The initial freeze stemmed from a January 20th executive order by President Trump, aiming to halt programs misaligned with his foreign policy objectives. Non-profit organizations challenged this action, citing violations of federal law and disruptions to essential aid initiatives. Despite the court's prior order to resume funding, reports indicate that payments have yet to be processed, prompting Judge Ali's latest enforcement. The administration has appealed the decision to the U.S. Court of Appeals, seeking to overturn the mandate. Concurrently, the administration has initiated steps to place USAID employees on administrative leave, allowing them brief access to offices to collect personal belongings, amid plans to potentially dismantle the agency and reduce its workforce by approximately 2,000 positions. Critics argue that these actions could severely impact global humanitarian efforts and U.S. diplomatic relations. That's all for tonight. Stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for watching GNBNow. Have a great evening.
Disclaimer for GNBNow News. This news story is an experimental creation by Global Newsbreak, GNBNow, utilizing AI tools for voice and images. The contents are sourced from GNBNow and other news outlets. All images and content within this story are intended for informational purposes only, and we do not claim ownership or copyright over them.